Okay, we should be starting shortly. I just need to share this one with share this sealed run with one more group before we begin. Okay, there it is. Hold on, let's share it properly. Also, I'm doing this also as a test so that I'm making sure that the Streamlabs doesn't crash again. I'm actually quite fortunate that when Streamlabs crashed, it crashed right after that epic game of Pokemon Unite. I'm hoping it doesn't happen again. Okay, quick share and okay, there we go. This live video is moderated by me. Okay. Hello everyone, welcome to another episode of the Magic Arena, and today we are going to be doing, well, sealed. I always do sealed. It's pretty much a tradition at this point. Before I even do premier drafts, I'm gonna jumpstart the collection a little bit. Get some fun out of it. Hey Jericho, how are you? How deep have you dived into Midnight Hunt so far? How much have you got into it? Well, while we discuss that, let's cash in our 2,000 gems. I also already bought a player draft token for the upcoming premier draft, and I'm actually saving up gold for the. Oh wow! At least we got At least we have a good black rare. That's saying something. But triple haunted ridge. Hey, at least I don't have to spend wildcards on the black red lands. But wow. Also, doing some experimental decks in standard and historic. Yeah, actually, the nice thing is that knowing that Midnight Hunt is fun, it's actually starting to look really fun. I've seen some people doing the werewolves build. That one looked really fun. Might also look a bit oppressive, but I think with adjustments and more interaction, it's possible that it's not so much. I think, there. You don't say. Actually, you know what's the worst thing about this? Black-red is the aggro color, so having 3 dual lands is not going to help me that much. Okay, let's first see if we can actually even do that. Because it's possible we don't have good... Okay, let's start out with... Okay, we're in trouble right now. Triple red-black dual lands. Our best multicolored cards are in green-red. So that's something. We could do a green-red splash black. That's also... Hey, we could do a triple color setup here. So let's also check out... Okay, the artifacts are ignorable. We can ignore this one. The silver bolt is fine. So let's start with black and red. What are we on the lookout for? Well... Okay, we have our rare here, Curse of Leeches. That's a good one. We have no siege zombies. We have 2 copies of Olivia's Midnight Ambush, so that's a good one. Mid is a Prince format. I've seen a few videos from the pre-release. I've also seen some gameplay. Well, actually I haven't seen that much gameplay. The most I've seen is a video from LSV. He did a blue-black zombies run. It was... He had 1 good rare, but he had a solid grasp of the commons, and he had a solid grasp of the formats. It is possible to... But this early, it's probably going to be more princely. That said, we are definitely going to run black. Double Midnight Ambush is going to be our removal of choice. We have a huge killer in Morkrut Behemoth. We actually want to get zombies with a few zombies with Decayed. Let's see. And we also have an Eaten Alive. Crawl from the Cellar, not so much, because we're going to probably go black, red, green. Bat Whisperer, Morkrut Behemoth. The Baneclaw Marauder is fine. Shady Traveler is also kind of fine. We could do black Jund Werewolves at this rate. We probably want to take Morbid Opportunist also, because we kind of need to draw cards. Oh, we do have a Siege Zombie. And Necrosynthesis, something to consider. Rotten Reunion, also something in consideration too. But we'll probably put one for now. Let's check out red. We have a Burn the Curse, so we have some removal here. We have a play with fire, that's fine. We can immolation's kind of fine. Harvest Tide Infiltrator is good. Pax Betrayal, maybe a bit too early for that. We can do Voldaren Stinger, Voldaren Perforator. Obsessive Astronomer. Actually, this one's very... We will have enough werewolves here that I think we can run this. Let's go with the Stinger and the Perforator for now. Let's check our green. Maybe that's more... Oh, wow, it's even lighter. Nowhere... Oh, we do have a werewolf in green. So that's... Actually, wow, we have so many werewolves in green. Oh, we have a lot of werewolves in green. But, so we need to decide if we want to do werewolves or zombies. We can actually just cut... We're going to have a lot of creatures here. There's no clear shot. But we do have Shadow Beast sighting. So that is a way to... That's a way to get some good stuff there. Path to the Festival. That is a way to get... We do need to be careful. Yeah, because we don't have an Evolving Wilds either. Ugh. Okay, first, if we go black, red, green... Yeah, we definitely want to make the red the lighter color. So we probably want to cut the Immolation. We probably cut the 2 vampires here. We'll keep the Play with Fire and Burn the Curse. That seems to be the plan here. Definitely run the Unnatural Moonrise and the Kessig Naturalist. We probably want to add more green. Rejuvenator's fine. There's Pestilent. We can have our choice of Wolves. Eccentric Farmer, not so much. This is more of a band colored card. Contortionist Troop. Path to the Festival is fine too. Yeah, we're in trouble here because we're doing 3 colors here, but we might be able to have a plan with this. Yeah, definitely black, red, green. I kind of want to actually cut some of the mountains, add more swamps this way. 6, 7, 8, 9, 7. Hold on, no, probably 5, 8, 8, 4. That makes more sense. In terms of colors, that makes a lot more sense. We do get a lot more card value out of in the mid game, so we just need to make sure we can get there. We may also need to reconsider, like, the Harvest Tide Infiltrator is fine. Actually, we have enough werewolves to make this work. Let's go for it, actually. Not so sure how great this is, but it's worth an initial shot. And at the very least, I can say, hey, I got to play all my duels. Yeah, I wish things could be better, but it is what it is. So how do I feel about this? Yeah, let's go with that one. So this is going to be my first experience to see if it's more of a Prince form. Well, actually, my first experience is going to be tomorrow. I already have a short list of all the rares I really want to see, but there is one thing I want to note about the format. Is that it's the cards are even more spread out as usual. What do I mean by that? Let's say we have black as the color. Not every... Yeah, if this is paper, that's one thing for the triple duels. Oh, if this is paper, I would be sort of happy. I don't know how the triple duels are valued. Hey, but if there's one comment I can make about the triple duels, it's only awkward in turn 2. Turn 1, you don't usually have a play, so this is fine. Cody Moilenberg, hey, thank you for liking the stream. And with that, we will get our first Bird Admirer. We can hold up. Oh, I just played the Bird Admirer. Shared. Oh, thank you. Oh, thank you for sharing the stream. Also, it's also the first time I got to see that animation. Hold on, is it my turn? Oh yeah, because I can play Midnight Ambush. I'm not playing Midnight Ambush. I probably want to just play the Bird Admirer here. See what our opponent's follow-up is. I would really like to get at least one more mana to start these off, but worst case scenario... Oh, thank you for sharing the stream also, Jericho. That really means a lot. Hey, now we got this one here. So we have options here. I can... Now, this is Menace. I can wait for this to flip, then I can just Olivia's Midnight Ambush something. But no, if I flip this, this flips also. This becomes a 4/4 Menace. Not a good trade-off. Actually, might not be so bad because this flips, becomes a 3/5. We can snipe this with Olivia's Midnight Ambush. Opponent will need to cast 2 spells. No, it won't even work. It's definitely night. So there's our plan. So that was our initial plan. Now next turn we're probably going to just be playing sighting, sighting, swing. Burn the Curse. We're going to kind of wait on this one a bit. Gavany Silversmith making this 3/3/3/4. Okay, so we can block them. We have a Path to the Festival. Search, put that card in the battlefield tapped. I think we can wait. Opponent's gonna eventually cast 2 spells, which is gonna be annoying. So the real plan now is to actually just send in the... So if it's neither day or night, well, doesn't matter. Opponent's slightly breaking. Now this is an instant. So I can actually just swing with this first, see how our opponent blocks and get on with it. Actually, I'm gonna swing with both. I don't think there's much in the way of protection, so our opponent can also just do the safe block. I think our opponent has a response to this, I guess. So this would be slightly awkward. Nope. They might still have a response to this. Infernal Grasp. That's actually fine. Also, there's quite a bit of misunderstanding about how day-night works here. So one thing to remember, unlike original Innistrad, the only person who can determine if it's gonna change on the next turn or not is whoever's turn it is. Like, our opponent had to cast 2 spells if they wanted to dictate that. Okay, so this one. Let's swing with this one. So like on my turn, my opponent cannot cast 2 spells and change it to day. So I'm actually gonna just play another Shadow Beast Sighting and end the turn. I'm gonna hold up the Play with Fire. So my opponent has to be the one to cast 2 spells on their turn to flip it back to day. Defense straight. So me casting a spell doesn't do any. So next turn I'm probably just gonna go. Oh, if I play Curse of Leeches, I just get the 4/4. I actually prefer the day version here. So let's see if our opponent casts another spell. Nope, they did not. I can also go for Path to the Festival so I can start getting this going. We'll go with the Hobbling Zombie first. This can block the Candlegrove Witch, that's fine. Also, yeah, Candlegrove Witch, not so great in the white-black. I think our opponent's playing white-black mostly for the removal, which is correct, but I haven't seen much of the other white cards, so it's hard to say what the white is for. I definitely would not say it's for the Hume. Okay, Dargraph Horde. So these can't block. So these are the only effective blockers. Ooh, but it does exile. That's nice. So much for Path of the Festival. At least I can still cast this regular. Yeah, if I swing at Hobbling Zombie, it's probably gonna... Oh, opponent's gonna go Eaten Alive. Exile, not bad. We kind of have that too. So it's a good thing we're not playing this quite yet. Then goes back to Day, which might actually be fine. Yeah, we can keep the Eaten alive because we can just cast it wholesale. Yeah, so this is the part where I'm actually glad that our opponent switched it to Day for us, because this is harder to interact. Well, our opponent has ways of interacting as white. Yeah, Coven-based creatures more for green-white than white-black. Yeah, I think it's more like our opponent's playing white-black because it's removal and regular creatures. It could be an Aristocrat-style deck. There are some cards in black that look for it. Yeah, it's a shame we lost these two cards, but well, we were quite a ways away. So this one's gonna dice. I do have to block though, so it doesn't really matter too much with that. So it is gonna flip if my opponent doesn't cast a spell, which means I will. Nope, it won't flip, which is fine. We are gonna pay the full cost. Gonna nuke. This one already did its job. I'm gonna nuke the Candle Grove Witch because flying is gonna be a problem. Even with the reach. So this is gonna be very close. I can't block this one, so I'm taking 2 off the bat. I am forced to block this one. If our opponent has more removal, then that's it. I was hoping to ride off this one, but yeah, that was a good game. Well, that wasn't too bad. Okay, Path of the Festival, it does help us accelerate. It just so happened that we were very unfortunate that our opponent had that zombie. We could cut that card. But then again, we don't really have to, because this is cast at 3 mana anyway. So it's actually kind of fine here. Like, what would I put it in its place? More creatures would be an option. We're actually running 13 and 10. So although we're actually closer to 15 and 8 because of Shadow Beast sighting. And Curse of Leeches does flip into a creature sometimes. Maybe Triple Bird Admirer might be too... I could go with the Contortionist Troop, but... what's another one? Vengeful Strangler. Technically, this is kind of removal, but it's more for black-red. Not exactly the kind of deck we're running. Rotten Reunion is an option, though the zombies we get are not that great. Bat Whisper, not so great. We could run a Behemoth at least to have a big follow-up, but I think our Shadow Beast sighting should be okay already. I think I'm fine with this for now. We just got kind of unfortunate in that matchup, so we'll go with this one again. It is possible that Jericho might be right all along. It's a Prince format, and we are super unfortunate to have triple duels and a single rare. Our other 2 rares are in blue. I actually did not bother looking at white and blue anymore, but I'll probably do it. Let's see. Can I cancel? No, let's just wait. We'll look at it at the next match. Yeah, our opponent had a chock full of removal on that one. Okay, so we're missing green, but we are kind of half green, so we will have plays here. We are slower though. Actually, that's probably the more important question. How fast is this format? Like, I can see potential for it being fast, though right now not so much. So let's see. We'll play the red. Our opponent's probably confused why we're very slow at this, but also note it's sealed. Heirloom Mirror. Okay, that's very slow. Like, I could play the Harvest-Tide Infiltrator. Our opponent's removal is probably very hard. It's probably hard level to begin with. So, what does this flip into? 4/4. Yeah, I think this is better for now. Then we can decide if I want to run out the Marauder. If I'm pretty sure our opponent casts a spell. There's no way they're letting this flip. Also note we have an alternate plan. Actually, the nice thing about this format is that there's a good amount of instants. Like, I can, next turn, if I have to, I can just play Curse of Leeches and then hold up to play with fire on our opponent's turn. Doesn't really mess anyone up. Opponents... Oh, they let it flip. And we got our double Shadow Beast sighting. So, we're gonna go... We're gonna swing with the Assailant first. Yeah, let's take advantage of these extra black werewolves. Opponent's really gonna be forced to hit removal at this point. I don't think they will have the time to keep... Well, blue-black is a control deck. Okay, they don't have enough time. They just conceded. So at least we got our one win. Yay for us. But that's the thing. So that's the part I'm not so sure, because yeah, my only seeing other people's gameplay, you need a lot more control than that. So just, yeah, that was a very good game, Jericho. So waiting on some, you won't have the time to just tap the Heirloom Mirror. Like, you can't just turbo the Heirloom Mirror to get your thing and be happy with it. I think what's more likely going to happen is you will try to be taking control. Removal spell, tempo spell, and with the extra mana, go for the mirror. That's kind of the plan. I don't think all in on the mirror at the very beginning is a good plan. Maybe against white blue, but even white blue is more tempo, even with the disturb. So this one's scarier because we do need to hit green eventually. I will keep this though. We do at least have a turn 2, turn 3 plan. And I can always play the Haunted Ridge and misrepresent our... Yeah, I am starting to think that I might want to adjust some of the green cards and replace them with some black cards so that I don't like the even split. Static Awakener, not so great. So I will hold on the... So our opponent needs 3 mana. It needs a creature to sack. Also note that we can kill this in response. So we're gonna see if our opponent goes for it. I'm pretty sure they will rather just swing with both first, then it's only activate once each turn, so they can do it end of turn, so we will actually be holding up mana longer. Okay, Harvest-Tide Infiltrator, so sets it to Daybound. Now I'm actually going to just kill the Lambhold Harrier here. So if our opponent wants to activate this, he will have to sacrifice this. Yeah, let's show our opponent how unlucky we are. So there is a chance we... Well, our opponent's... Okay. Oh, they have their own Curse of Leeches. Oh my goodness. This is a problem for us. Well, we haven't eaten alive. It's a sorcery speed. Like, I might as well... Oh, wow. Wait, actually, I need to decide. Like, I could wait for our opponent for our opponent to flip their Curse of Leeches. Like, they only need to sack this. Yeah. I'm gonna wait for our opponent to flip their Curse of Leeches. then we eat their leech alive once it if our opponent lets it go tonight. Kind of hoping that's the plan. If our opponent plays a spell that Heirloom Mirror is fine. Opponent's probably gonna just activate this. Discards. Oh, they lost the Midnight Ambush. That's fine. I'm willing to trade the Siege Zombie for the Harvest Tide Infiltrator. Opponent's not though. Okay. Yeah, I definitely don't want this to flip because I will not be able to get the life gain. But I might not have a choice. Let's see if our opponent blocks this. Nope, takes it. Yeah, we'll... Yeah, horrible use, but we'll do this. Yeah, we need to readjust our deck so that we don't have too many... We don't have too many green spells. Yeah, we're seeing some cracks here. Also, I need to double... Yeah, the stream's still going on. That's the good news. Oddly enough, our... Okay, that's... Well... That's kind of fine, actually. Well, not really. Actually, Diregraph Horde is probably the best common that I wish I had. Okay. Opponents fixing for 1. We get dinged. We have our own Harvest Tide Infiltrator, which I definitely want to play. Yeah, we're gonna need to adjust our mana. Definitely hold this back now. Opponent has a kill spell? Like, opponent really wants to flip the Curse of Leeches. Opponent's probably gonna sack. Yeah, it's gonna sack. No, this is the best time for opponent to do that. So 3, 4, 4, 4. Our best bet is to block the Diregraph Horde. If our opponent has removal, then we're really in trouble anyway. We're not gonna get away from it. Yeah. Yeah, we were really in trouble at that point. So... Yeah, we're gonna concede this one. We're gonna need to make some adjustments. That was really bad on our mana. I'll chalk it up as a learning experience. Also, while we're at it, we'll take a look at our white-blue. It's possible that we may have a very good synergistic Disturb deck. And I just decided to overlook it because rares. But we're definitely going to make adjustments to the mana. We're going to cut some of the green and replace it with some black. But first it's... Okay, looking at the white. Qatar Commando is good. Ambitious Farmhands good. Unruly Mob, Celestial Sanctifier. The two Gavanies look okay, but they're very slow. Okay, looking at our blue. Triskaidekaphile. This would be... Okay, this is interesting, but very unlikely. Yeah, we don't have much anyway in the blue either. So we're gonna make our adjustments. First, we're gonna cut one Bird Admirer. Probably want a Rotten Reunion. No, it gets us something, but it can't block. We probably might want a more... I think we'll add the Vengeful Strangler. Kind of counts as removal as well. Yeah, we want to cut green and shift more towards black. So I can also cut one forest that way. Dawnheart Rejuvenator gains us some life. That's kind of fine. Yeah, that's a light adjustment. I can also say cut another green card for Silverbolt. That's additional removal. Yeah, I guess we can do it like that. So not too sure how far we're gonna get with this one, but but otherwise yeah, this might be. I'm hoping this is not gonna be too short a stream. I don't think I'm going to spend for another one. But yeah, our white and blue looked very, very light. Okay, we did hit all our colors. We have siege zombie into how. Okay, we have a plan. Yeah, triple haunted ridge. Who would have thunk? So if our opponent's okay, our opponent's slightly slow. Our opponent might have a burn spell, but we're gonna swing with the siege zombie anyway. They might still have a burn spell, but at least the hobbling zombie kind of replaces itself. Siege zombie does not. Okay, opponent spends it there. That's fine. So next turn, I probably just play Dawnheart Rejuvenator. I don't think there's a need. Brimstone Vandal sets it today. Like, I could swing with this just to nuke this one. Like, I need to decide if I want to play... Because our opponent might have more of this. Well, it's uncommon. Yeah, let's play this. Let's see if our opponent's gonna trade. I doubt it. I'll be annoyed if our opponent has a burn spell. Interesting thing is, our opponent's playing werewolf colors, so if our opponent has a werewolf, we at least have one shot. If you have one shot, opponent might have a clear shot, which would really be annoying. Nope, Ardent Elementalist to buy back the Cathartic Pyre. So my best bet is to actually not cast anything. Because that flips it into a 5/4, which makes it puts it out of range of this. That makes sense, actually. So what happens to us? We just take 1 damage off as a result. Yeah, we'll go for it. Yeah, that's the thing. It's not, the day-night change is not triggered, so Cathartic Pyre is not going to have a chance to burn this. So that was our plan. So yeah, something to really note about day-night. Like, it works similar to phasing, and when it changes, it's not triggered ability. So opponent's gonna probably just swing with the Elementalist. We'll take it. Now, we did our opponent a favor. It's nighttime, so our opponent's werewolves will come in under night space, which may be quite relevant. We do have one shot though. Okay, opponent not casting anything. So I can swing with this one first. Let's see if our opponent has something up. They actually are indicating a burn spell. I might as well swing with the Hobbling Zombie too, because if our opponent decides to use Cathartic Pyre here, the Decayed Zombie is not going to block anyway. Bounding Wolf, Flash and Reach, so he could double block. Oh, does our opponent... Is our opponent aware of the... Wait, our opponent can block and then Cathartic Pyre. That would be annoying. Then the Cathartic Pyre. Now I could cast Dawnheart Rejuvenator. I can also just cast this one now. I'm not so sure if you know what? I'm not gonna benefit from it quite yet, so I'm going to just play the 2 spells now, shift it to day. Our opponent just replaced the Cathartic Fire. Ardent Elementalist is actually quite good. So at least we're setting it today, so our opponent will have to do their own work do their own homework if they want to benefit off werewolves. Primal adversary. So how many? One trigger, so that makes it a 5/4. Turns this into a wolf, so I can actually snipe this if I want to. So definitely swinging with this. We'll see. Yeah, opponent just chumps. I probably should be playing this one, but I could just draw a land soon. I'm also going to hold this up. I need to decide if I want to snipe the land now. Like, our opponent's at 5 mana. Actually, they have a few good 6s. We'll snipe this now. Might be a mistake when our opponent plays an actual werewolf. Let's see if we beat ourselves up over it or not quite. Opponent did have the 6 mana, so that could be an issue. Now we take the hit. They definitely have something to cast. Ardent Elementalist again. Wow, nice. So this becomes a 3/5, which our opponent can... Hold on. There's another thing we can do. We can actually just put it on the token. Because it has trample. Whenever this creature deals combat damage to a player, draw a card. Also, if I play 2 spells, it'll shift to night and back to day. So that's something to consider. I think what we do is we fire this off first. Put it on here to give this trample. Our opponent won't be able to kill it off right away. We swing with everything. Let's see. Oh, yeah. We swing with everything. Opponent got a lot of use out of the art. Oh, they're actually going for the Wing Shredder. Which makes sense. This has trample after all. They will probably burn this before the trigger goes through. Yeah, okay, we hit another Bird Admirer. If we play it, it sets it to day. But we can flash this back, actually. Yeah, we'll play this. Set it back to day. Then the Unnatural Moonrise becomes an issue. Our opponent needs to drop something big. Broodweaver... Okay, not that big. We take the hit. I'm actually have to be concerned that we're taking too many hits. Hold on. So we swing with... We again swing with the big guy. Technically, I could have put it on Wing Shredder, but... we want to get some damage through. That might also be a mistake on our end, so we have to be very careful with that. Ooh, hold on. It gets +1/+1 or +2/+2, so... we can kind of bite ourselves a little time with this. Oh, it has trample. Oh, I should have double blocked. Oh, and the problem now is I have to keep track on these two. Yeah, we have to play Dawnheart Rejuvenator. Safety net. Yeah, we might. This might be the end of our run. It's gonna be very sad if it ends this early. I'm hoping to at least get one more match, but yeah, we kind of played ourselves out a bit there. This is a yeah. The adversary cycle is gonna be. This is probably so. They're saying that this might be a Prince format. The adversary cycle is probably gonna contribute to that. Timberland Guide. 6-5, so I'm gonna end up double blocking, which is not a big loss. Since our yeah, doing this as a safety just in case. I'm trying to think if there's no. There could still be a shock effect, so we lose the Bird Admirer, which would be annoying. Oh, buys it back. Well, that's even worse. Can't block. When it dies, return to the battlefield, transform, attach a target creature or planeswalker. We might have to play this as a... Hold on. I'm a bit low. At the beginning of your upkeep, enchanted. So it's my upkeep, which is annoying. So opponent gets to double dip on this. Makes 2 lands, but they're tapped. But that's a concern for later. I'm definitely swinging with this guy no matter what. Yeah. Because he's not going to be able to block anyway. Opponent goes down to 1. Yeah, we... So this one just gets bigger as well. The good news is we can block with at least one thing. So my concern is I need to block this plus 2 of these. I'm actually dead on board anyway, no matter what. Let's see if our opponent misses it though. That's kind of my hope. The opponent misses it. Yeah, that's probably the negative part of Vengeful Strangler. I would have preferred this earlier. Yeah, it's looking like not a great game for us. That's the nature of Sealed. And hey, I have something to blame this time. I can blame it on the... Oh, wow. Really getting all the... Yeah, I know we're dead on board already no matter what, but... Let's see, how would we have blocked it? Yeah, it wouldn't have really mattered, but we might as well try. Like, this is the best. This would have prevented the most damage, but I'd still be taking 5 natural. Yeah, there's really no way around it. Our opponent being able to get back that really big bomb was a very big deal. So, yeah, this was a demo Sealed. At least I know Streamlabs is not gonna crash on me tomorrow. So there we go. What did we get for our troubles? 400 gems and 3 packs. Feels bad, man. Feels bad. And I don't think I can even... Can I even open the packs right now? Yeah, I can open packs now, just not during the event. This is a weird quirk. Anyway, that's gonna be it for... Hey, nice. I've been looking for one of those. Okay, I can say I like it now. Anyway, what's he saying? Yeah, that's gonna be it for this episode of Magic Arena Run. If you like what you saw, please don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Turn on notifications and whatnot. Will you see me do Sealed again? No. Personally, Sealed has always been really random. You have so little agency over it. Like I said, it's a good way to jumpstart your collection, so that's why I like to do it. But just once. And no more. That said, I can't complain about 3 dual lands, because those will always be useful for the foreseeable future. Anyway, that's it for this episode. Thank you very much for watching. I hope to see you guys again next time. Thank you very much for tuning in, Jericho Ilagan, Cody Moylenberg, and for everyone else who tuned in. Also, thank you for sharing. Thank you for sharing the post as well. It really means a lot to me. Again, thank you very much for watching. I hope to see you guys again next time. Maybe see you guys tomorrow for Premier Draft. Let's hope I don't bomb out as much. Anyway, that's it for this episode. Have a great day, everyone.